from Meadow Mill in Hamden. Be sure to tell us about your weekend plans in the comments field below. Comment, like, share, and follow us at #JMoreWeekend. I'm Amanda, and this is Simone. Hi.
Hi.
So,
happy holidays.
So, Woody Allen's Wonder Wheel opens today at the Charles and Owings Mills AMC. I went to a screening a few weeks ago, mainly because I needed to know if we can still consume pop culture like we did before pop culture became overtaken by scandal and
sexual predators.
And that. So,
very good question.
I think you should read my review. It's up online at jmoreliving.com. But I will say that, to me anyway, the new movie Wonder Wheel exists as a form of escapism. I was fine watching the movie. I don't think it's his best, funniest, most important, any of that. But I also managed to get through the movie without having to bring anything else into it. So that's kind of the main question here. Kate Winslet, Justin Timberlake, Jim Belushi, and Juno Temple are all in it. It's fun to listen to Timberlake and Winslet try to do some New York accents.
Are they bad?
It's fine. Timberlake doing his Woody Allen neuroses is weird. It just doesn't seem like weird. Timberlake.
Yeah, it's weird casting.
Yeah, well, a little bit. But it was super fun to see like a nostalgic view of Coney Island. It was beautiful. Just the scenes were beautiful. Right. I read, or I heard, I think you told me that you were going to go see Disaster Artist.
Yes, I saw Disaster Artist last weekend. My son really wanted to go because he's a big fan of The Room.
Right, which I have never seen. Didn't know anything about any of this until James Franco decided to make this movie.
Yeah, so I saw clips of The Room in the film, and it seemed absolutely ridiculous.
Which is supposed to be horrible.
It's pretty funny. I liked the film. It was very entertaining. I mean, I know that there's Oscar buzz. I don't quite see that.
Okay.
But
well, I know Franco was nominated for a Golden Globe for directing.
Yeah. I mean, I think he did well. Yeah, it's funny. It's interesting. My son loved it, so
that's good. And he knew about The Room. So.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of might depend what your inclinations are. But I think it's worth seeing for sure.
I think I might go this weekend. All right, let's get into all the other fun stuff going on.
Okay. So all weekend long, you can see The Hunger Artist at Baltimore Theater Project, and this show is adapted from a story by Franz Kafka. And actor and puppeteer Jonathan Levin of Sinking Ship Productions gives a solo performance about an artist whose act was hunger. And there are performances today and tomorrow.
That seems actually really interesting. It could be a good show. You guys should go
I
check
read
it
about
out.
it, and I think it's really important for us to support the little theater companies in Baltimore as well as the larger ones.
Agreed, 100%.
So, speaking of the larger ones, at center stage is White Rabbit, Red Rabbit. And this is a very interesting experimental theater piece. There's no rehearsals, no set, and a different actor or even a non-actor reads from the script every time. Tonight's actor is Sonia Sohn from The Wire at 8 p.m.
Who I love. That's probably
cool.
a sellout because I'd listen to her do anything. She's amazing. She also recently directed and produced the Baltimore Uprising, which was the documentary on HBO.
That's right. So there are several performers, but some of the highlights include former Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake on December 18th.
Should be fun.
Yeah, comedian Lisa Lampanelli on December 19th, and actress Tracy Toms on December 23rd.
I actually have no idea what this show is about. I've never heard of it or anything. I don't get out ever. That's been a theme on the show. It seems to be coming down.
It's kind of ironic because I don't actually do anything outside but eat. So both of us have a problem with going to the events that we talk about. We seem very excited about them, and we in fact are. But when it comes to getting our butts off the couch,
but you know what the real issue is? I go out during the week. I go out during the week a lot.
All
We're
right.
not talking about those events. That's kind of the real issue. But getting back to the White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, that's like the cool thing about that show is it makes you want to buy like 3 of the tickets, like for each night, because you want to see how each person does it differently and what the approach is.
Right.
And it kind of reminds me of Vagina Monologues, just because
Yes.
when that show started, it was just anyone reading. It's a
Right,
monologue.
right. And I actually was just doing a little research about Vagina Monologues because it's the 20th anniversary this year.
Which is pretty cool.
And I was looking for stuff for the February calendar. And the only performance that I found in Baltimore, interestingly enough, was being done at Hopkins by, I believe, some nurses.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think we should go to that. That
I
sounds
know.
like a
It
lot
sounds
of fun.
very interesting, I thought. Yeah.
All right, so check out White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, and stay tuned for Vagina Monologues. So Saturday is
Right.
all about hitting up some of those last-minute holiday markets. That's how I do my shopping. It's how I avoid hitting the mall every year. I would be going to most of the things you're about to talk about, except I'm working all weekend in retail, so I don't get to.
Right. Well, I avoid going to the mall by not buying gifts for anybody.
That's also an approach.
That's not a good approach, and
It's
haven't
an
bought
option.
any gifts. And my children are coming home from college, and I have nothing to give them.
Aw.
What kind of a mother am I?
Let's not
All right.
get into that.
All right,
Tell us about Saturday.
Okay. So, Holiday Heap at 2640 St. Paul. This is one of the best markets around for shopping for unusual holiday gifts for those on your list who are hard to shop for, which everyone on my list is hard for shop for. That's one of the reasons I avoid it. Shoppers will find paper cut ornaments, handmade jewelry, ceramics, stuffed animals and kids' toys, cocktail mixes, and natural beauty products. And that's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
It's a good one. Check it out.
This one's super cool.
I
Post
wanna do this.
Typography Art Print and Poster Sale at Post Typography Studio. And this is the 6th annual open studio event, which features a one-day only print and ephemera sale.
Awesome.
Most items priced between $5 and $50 and include limited edition prints, posters, books, and apparel. You might even find Future Islands or Dan Deacon tour posters, which I actually could get
Yeah, that's
for my
a
son.
great present.
Yeah. And that's from noon to 4 at 2219 St. Paul Street.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know about Post Typography, they do a lot of the Baltimore band tour posters and some T-shirts. They also did all the signage and typography at Parkway Theater. So if you've admired that, you know their work.
Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, also on Saturday is the holiday art sale at Motor House, and this sale offers affordable and unique artwork also. There's also snacks, and a cup of cheer will be waiting for you from
cheer.
11 to 5. Yep.
I like tasty cheer.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
I hope it's of the alcoholic variety, because that makes shopping much more pleasurable.
I assume so. I mean, I think that's
don't
how
know.
they're getting everyone there.
Do you think? I don't know. It
You
could
know,
just be cider.
don't get me started on this.
Okay.
Is there anything,
What?
any cultural event these days that,
That
doesn't
have
use
some
alcohol to get
right.
people to
Well, remember back in the day when you couldn't go into a theater with a glass
Right.
or a cup? Now you go in with your snacks.
I
Like a
know.
theater, not movies. I mean a theater.
I know, and every single event uses alcohol to get people in the door.
It's true.
It's sad.
We're that kind of culture.
Yeah, but on the
Aw.
other hand, I can understand it. Okay, so this event is really cool, and I don't know if you can bring alcohol, but it's Ugly Sweater Day at the
Yay.
ice rink at the Inner Harbor. And thank goodness we now have ugly Hanukkah sweaters, as you
we
may have
can
read about in
participate.
Jay Moore's editor's letter
Yes.
this week.
So we
this
can
month.
play too.
Yeah, so you can bring your ugly Hanukkah sweater and go ice skating. The rink's open from 10 to 11 on Saturday, so bundle up and enjoy.
Yeah, today is actually National Ugly Sweater Day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, someone of you might think this is ugly,
Yeah.
but I don't own one of those, so I didn't wear one. But, go get yours out and hit the rinks. It might be a little chilly, but you can always stick a flask in your back pocket. We won't
here
tell.
we go again.
All right. So you're watching Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Please tell us about your weekend plans in the comments field below. Like, share, and follow at hashtag Jay Moore Weekend. I just want to, as a programming note, I want to mention that our healthy recipes contest, it ends today. So you still have some hours left to submit a recipe. You're home anyway for this alleged snowstorm, so submit a recipe. And you'll be entered to win a 3-month gym membership, which you're going to want after the new year, from LifeBridge Health and Fitness. Thanks also to those who have submitted recipes so far. We appreciate you. Go to jmoreliving.com/recipes database to submit your own recipes. Do it before the end of the day. All right, what's happening Sunday?
Okay, Sunday is Hanukkah at Foundry Row. Enjoy Hanukkah songs, story time, holiday card making, edible dreidel making, menorah art, and more. And that's from 11 to 2.
Awesome.
For more shopping, Baltimore Vintage Flea at our house. More than 50 area vintage vendors will have their clothing, furniture, knickknacks, and other retro items for sale. So this is another great spot to pick up some unusual last-minute gifts. And that goes on from 11 to 4.
And again, if I wasn't working retail all weekend, I would be at that one. I have friends who have a mid-century modern business. They specialize in clothing, and they will be coming up from PA to have a booth there. They have really great 50s stuff. You should check them out. And I'm sorry, I won't see you there.
Yeah. This sounds kind of like what they have in Hamden in the summertime.
It's similar to the same one, but this is the first time they've tried a vintage flea at our house. Okay. But it's similar to this. It'll be a lot of the same vendors,
All
I
right.
think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there's also the farmers market under the JFX, and it's the last farmers market for the year, and it's that sad time when we realize we intended to go to the farmers market every Sunday, but actually made it there once, twice, or
not at all.
Nuns. Yeah,
I nunced. We went.
Is nuns a word?
No, but I like it.
Yeah. So once again, another year has passed, and I have not gotten my ass out of bed.
I go to Waverly. I go to the Waverly Market, but it's just more of a thing to go all the way downtown because you have to park, whatever.
Right.
But yes, hit the market. It's going to be packed, so get there early.
Right. I heard they're giving away tote bags, free tote bags.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that on.
Oh, totally worth
NPR
going for. I always need more tote bags.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so market opens at 7. Get there early. It's going to be crowded. Also on Sunday, Tenets of Comedy at Everyman Theater. And this is a workshop that focuses on physical comedy. Students will learn about the fundamentals of what make a joke come alive, how to play with individual comedic bits, and the class is taught by company member Bruce Nelson, who is so nice.
And he's a favorite of ours. We've written about him. When he was in M Butterfly.
Yeah. He's
amazing.
Great.
He's great at everything he does. I would totally love to go to this workshop, but I think I'm too shy for it.
I'm too
shy. Guess what, guys? We're really shy. Like, it's true. We're actually pretty shy. But yeah, so I'm not going to go. Again,
well, but you should.
You should not be shy, and you should go. I know that Richard Gorelick, who does the This Week in Baltimore Eating Facebook Live we have on Thursdays, he's been really involved in the last couple of years, I think, with Baltimore Improv Group, and he said his participation in that really helped him a lot. It helped his mood. It helped him just feel more confident.
Interesting.
So I think workshops like this, it's a good thing. Go do it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
yeah,
it does.
Okay. Still on Sunday, this is another thing I wanted to go to but can't go to. The Charm City Klezmer Holiday Dance Party at Creative Alliance. And you'll be able to burn off some calories from all those latkes by getting down to a bunch of Yiddish social dances. Our friends Judith Geller and Michael Ratchet of Charm City Klezmer will be there, and several other Baltimore musicians are performing. I think their kids perform. It sounds really fun. And that's from 7:30 to 9:30.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. You have been watching Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda. You never know what's going to happen here. Live on air. Join us here Fridays at 12:30 for more weekend plans. And follow us at #JayMooreWeekend. Happy Hanukkah. See you next week.
Bye.